So, I mean, really all we can do is just keep going and wait for it to stop again. No, I don't use OBS. I just use my recording software that I use for my Let's Plays. But it has streaming capabilities. I mean, it's supposed to be able to do this. So I guess that's the next option, is to switch what I'm using. But, I mean, without knowing the problem, how am I going to know if that's even what the issue is, you know? This looks like it goes over a pathway.
Just a memento.
So again, it seems fine for now. I guess we'll just keep going until it's not. Because that's, at this point, this is honestly all we can do. So, yeah, so like there's this chief beef, which I don't see being... But is that in the major food stall? Yeah. Well, I mean, I guess. I'm getting kind of tired of having every stream be a test, you know? Like, I'd like it to be stable and just be able to do this, because otherwise, I mean, there's almost not even a point. What else do we have here? See, now this will fit, but I really don't want to crowd all that stuff. I need to think... I need to think in... Oh boy, that's too big. Oh, wait. Well, that'll be good for the China transition. Boy. Well, you know, nope, that wouldn't even fit. A lot of this is just trial and error trying to find something. What if I did... that's kind of a industrial... Trying to find just a neutral thing. What do we have here? That's sci-fi. That's also space. That's going to be in the other... That's doable, I guess. Maybe I should find, because I'm not really paying attention to the... Okay, so that's a pretty fairly normal one. Oh yeah, I was thinking of the hyperspin. So maybe we'll change that out, since this isn't a basic one. It looks alright, though. Look at this path out here. Oh, really? No, 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 no. I mean, I guess that's okay. What was that thing called? This. Alright. Actually, I like this better. I like the layout of this better. And that'll work. Oh, it's got 3. Interesting. So we could actually have it exit to both sides. Or actually like that. I guess it doesn't need a double exit. Do that. Okay. Place the entrance. And then what I put on the outside of it. Yeah. We'll dump them out here, that way maybe they will see this and they'll be like, man, I'm thirsty or sick or something. Put in a... Is that where I want that? I don't actually know. I think this is actually an issue here if I get that out, because I need to have both. Just make the goddamn path. All right. That sort of works. Not super well. Let me get this out of the way here. Why won't it just connect right there? Why can't I just drop it down? That wasn't even actually where it needs to go. Hi, Kaiser. What about that? I mean, it definitely has to be there before this is put down. No, just delete the damn thing. Well, the main theme is disastrous crashing at the moment. Right now, I'm just setting up sort of the main Planet Coaster theme area. But what I've actually got planned is a series of hubs that are basically going to incorporate all of the themes. So after we're done here with sort of the normal park, over here is going to be like the castle fairy tale fantasy setting. So we're just going to go around in a loop in this valley and hopefully hit all of the themes. But right now, I'm struggling with not only keeping the stream up, but also figuring out this stupid pathing thing that's in this game. Path supports, railing on ground, flattened terrain, tunneling. Okay, I need to remember tunneling. Maybe auto-grid is the way to do this. Now, why isn't it? There, that looks better. Except that now it doesn't... Oh, what the hell? Oh, you bastard. It was fine where it was. I really would like to have a move it tool so that I could pull the pathway out. And why doesn't it... Okay. There. It still looks a little bit bad because of the path going under there, but that'll work. Zoo Tycoon looks interesting. I might try that, but right now I'm kind of struggling just to get Planet Coaster going. It's a little bit of a learning curve. Can I add multiple exit gates? I guess not. Connect entrance to a path. Okay. So we need to get this going. Which, obviously, I don't want it to be... Game, come on. Let's pull it back just a little bit. Well, maybe this isn't the direction I want to go in then. Maybe if I go down that way instead. Alternatively, maybe if I change the length of this. No. Select grid then. There we go. This is the way to do it. Okay. That seems like it's a decent... Now, okay. I keep forgetting to put in priority pathing. It's not something I've got going right now, but if I'm going to do an info booth, then that's kind of the whole point, isn't it? I want them to be able to do that, so really, this needs to be moved back. Brought out one. What do you mean it's obstructed? All right. We will just go back. And if I'm going to do a priority pass, it will have to come in some other way. That'll be okay too. We can keep the pathway off of the main roadway. And add some beautification as I pretend that there's a path going back into there. And then, I don't know. We could maybe do a priority pass here that just clunks into this. Alternatively, I could do a priority pass up the backside that maybe comes in there. I don't know. But looking at this, I do... Yeah, I know, it's kind of mocking, isn't it? Let me pull this back. So what I can then do here, select a grid. No, that's not going to work. How did this go? Oh, because yeah, okay. I went the wrong way with this. It needs to go like this. Get a little bit closer, and then this gets me a direct path for the priority pass. Because if I turn that on, which is enable priority pass, there we go. So we can place an entrance. I see. Well, shouldn't the entrance... Because there's an exit, which would be here. So they have to... What the hell? You can't just have a priority pass entrance from the... Well, maybe we just won't worry about that right now then. This park is never going to go anywhere because I can't even start the damn thing. Alright, just put that back. We'll have it connect back here so we have a garden path again. Still not sold on the bumper cars right out here. So maybe for right now we'll just get rid of it. Okay. But then we have this one. Let's place an entrance, I guess more here. Place an exit here. Although I don't know, should I do that? Let me select this grid again and prevent all the headaches. Okay. That looks good. No, stop. That looks good there. So I can leave a little bit of a thing here. What I could actually do is just use the exit to make a pathway here. And then have like the staff entrance come up the backside. Because what could go here could be like an ATM. I guess not. That's actually pretty big. Okay, I could do an ATM here. I kind of want the ATM to be where people are going to use it, like here. I think that would make a lot more sense. But at the same time, are they going to want it to be here? Because this is where the rides are going to be. This is where I'm going to put some more shops. I'm also going to have rides on the outside of this, of course. So a couple more rides. So maybe having it right there wouldn't be too bad. Then I can just put some decoration in the back. So let's actually go to paths and find a way to get this out of here. Okay, that works. I would also like to change that. Why don't we change the paths to sort of this darker zone so that people know that that is an exit, and not to try and walk this way up into whatever. I guess, maybe? I don't know. Okay, so we'll do an ATM right here. That'll work. And then, well, I mean, I don't know. Let's maybe move that over so I can still fake a pathway up the backside here for staff doors. That'll be a little bit difficult to cover. So actually, maybe it should go closer. You can just kind of lead that, and then that way I can make a little bit of a pathway here, but then cover it somehow so that people aren't staring straight into the dumpster back there when they're standing in the queue. On the other hand, that is a little bit close. I don't know. There's a lot of things I don't know about this game. Too many decisions to make. Because would it be better to do that? Because you're going to get a straight shot through there anyhow if I make a pathway go that way. But on the other hand, could I make a pathway come through here? There we go. So if I have it come out the backside, it's why does it keep switching to this thing? I don't want the advanced settings. Okay, maybe that's going to be a problem. I don't want that actually. Let's turn off that grid again. We're having the same issue. Okay, just take it. And then we can make this move. I don't know why I'm struggling so much to to make pathing for ATMs. Oh my god, why did it undo that? What is the point of the grid if it will not go to the goddamn grid? I might just want to get this stupid thing out of here. Oh, fuck this game. gonna stay. Okay, now it'll stay there. Excellent. So we pull it back into there. Finally. Criminy. So now the issue is getting it to come under this, which I'm not sure how to do. Oh, for fuck's sake! Not that one. Oh, and it undid the road. Oh. I thought that this was just going to be a nice chill game to play and just make a nice little garden park. Little did I know. Okay, so the reason this isn't going to work this way is because of how that is shaped. There's actually 4 squares there, which means that this either has to move over in order to finish the square, or it needs to move over this way, which is probably the easier way to handle this. But then you've got this weird issue here. We'll see how far I can go with this. It's actually like 3.5. Somehow with the curve here. See, now if this game was just play with a grid-based system, you wouldn't have this issue. This issue would be non-existent. Okay, let me plop this down. Plop that there, and then see if... Okay. I'll take it. It's not quite what I was expecting, but I'll take it. That is incredibly obnoxious. Yeah, and I think that's a good enough distance away. Okay, fine. I'll take it. That'll work. Oi. Oi, oi, oi. So this pathway is just going to be a pathway for real. We'll worry about the tree and bush thing that I'm going to... Oh, okay. I was running into the ride there. Still not sold that that's going to be a long enough queue, and the queue is kind of crooked too, but whatever. Maybe, okay. Grid. Well, so actually the grid is correct. It's just the angle that came from the road because of it's being off-centered for a little bit. That's why. There. It's a little bit straighter. Okay. So those are the initial rides. Hey, Trolliano. Welcome to Aggravation Central. So that's one part of the park. Let's go back into the shops and facilities here and try to complete this area here. The drink stalls. I'll add a little bit longer of a queue line, I think. And then we'll do... this kind of fit here nice, I guess. Although it does block one of the entrances on that side. I guess we can just ignore that. And that kind of lines up. Maybe I can bring it back just a little bit more. Alright. We'll call it good there. So one of the things that is, if I was actually playing this for money, is having multiples like this, like the milkshake and the coffee right next to the coffee. We're gonna have too many, but for the aesthetic of the thing, I think it's okay to just plunk this stuff down, because honestly, it's getting a little bit frustrating here. Do we have hats? We do have hats. Just trying to think of what other little shops. Now I could make my own shops. You know, if I wanted something tiny to fit in here, I would put that down, except we have a Chief Beef literally right over here. Not like that matters, because we've got cow milkshakes right there, but... okay, yeah, I did have restrooms. What else is in here that I could use? Well, we do need a staff building. And I guess that can just go here to kind of finish off the curve. So we'll have that road connect out that way. Grid. Okay, and then go back to the shops. I wish it would just snap the way it needs to snap. I mean, we could have this relatively close. Kind of in line with the park. We don't want it to go too far. Let me grab this. There. Okay. So there won't be much of a reason for people to come down here, hopefully. It's kind of the end of the path there. Figure something out. This actually looks like it needs to maybe be twisted just a little bit. Okay, so we got the staff building, that's good. Now we've got, let's extend this road out just a little bit. 6, we'll go 5, and we'll call it grid. Really? There's no grid? Oh, God. So I have to align it by eye. There, okay. So I'm not going to be super worried about making it like a perfect loop and curve and all that, and making everything a perfect circle when it gets over to there. If it spills over a little bit, that's fine. But I do want some of the paths to at least line up and look like they're going somewhere. Okay. So we've got some of that. What else can I do here? I could do sort of a backways. Did that not play? It didn't sound like it played. I've got it turned on. Hey, tigers. That sound thing is just kind of hit or miss, isn't it? Right. Where am I at? Okay. So let's think about a few more rides, because that's kind of where we need to be. So I've got main game on. Let's also do classic rides. And let's think about, well, okay, maybe first thing I should do before I line the ring out here, I need to do a track ride. And let's do, well, what should we do? Oh my. I can do go-karts, I kind of think maybe just a monorail. That's kind of a standard get around a park kind of thing. Magic Cats, the sleigh ride. What would be cool? Would be cool. So aside from this circle of themes, what I've also got planned are the stops. And so I think I'll do cardinal point stops. I earlier said that I was going to do kind of in between, so like they'd stop in between two different themes. But the way this works is it doesn't even out. So I think what I'll do is I'll just have it go to like 4 stops here. So maybe I will be able to actually use multiple types, multiple themes for trains. I don't know if that actually works or not. Anyway, let's get the monorail in here. How does this even work? First of all, does it have to be a raised platform like that? That is not... apparently the answer is yes. That is as far as that goes. Okay. Let's get another one so I can make it go straight. And we'll get it... that looks about right. Okay. So I'm not actually going to put this down at the moment. I just want to know where I'm going to have it. Now, is there... where's the... there we go. I mean, I guess I could do entrance and exit close by. How do I get it to go down? I wanted to make a path like that, so how do I do that? Do I start from down here? Page up is not it. How do I raise and lower paths? Well, that's not what I want. What the hell? So actually, maybe the entrance will have to move a little bit so I can... yeah, I think this should look really cool once we actually get it. Oh, hey. What is that? Oh, nice. Once we get it, you know, because we'll have the castle area over here, and then so we'll have like a transitional area. I saw some Bavarian buildings in there and whatnot. So we'll have it come through here. It'll go through the village, sort of on the outskirts of the actual thing, and then pop out through the Riviera, and then it'll end up in the vintage 1800s park. So the transition periods, or areas, why do I keep saying periods? Transition areas will be the scenic route for this monorail, and then it'll end up kind of out there. So that's the plan anyway. That's why I don't want to get this started yet, because I don't have any scenery to drag this thing through. I won't really know how I want my track to go until I actually have that visual, but I can't get anywhere if I can't get people up the damn stairs to go take this thing. So how do I... Well, you know what? Let's go look at controls, interface, controls, mouse controls, path edit mode, raise lower path. Oh, you just have to drag it. Okay, I learned something new today. There you go. Okay, so that brings it down. It'd be nice if the pathway was a little bit more... This game is not handicap friendly. Let's just put it that way. Okay, let me replace the entrance. We'll place it back down here. And in that case, maybe I'll replace the exit. Oh, fuck. Let's replace the exit just a little bit further, too. Okay, so we connect you, bring you down. Loads of fun. loads of fun. Oh, it did it. It did it. It did it. God damn. Okay. Wowzers. Okay, hold on a minute. It's starting to get really hot. I'm gonna have to go turn my fan up just a minute. Okay, hopefully that won't affect the mic too much. Let me know if it becomes too noisy. It is unfortunately the middle of summer. Okay. Well, I mean, I'm not a super fan of how asymmetrical that is, but I wonder if I move this, will that pathway? No, it won't. So that's it. Oh, god damn it. It broke it. Okay. Now this doesn't actually look like it's connected, which is kind of concerning. And I don't know why it's doing that. It is, but it isn't. I think we'll just leave it, though. It's one of those things that you pick at it too much, and then it just becomes an issue. So, I mean, I guess I could make like a shortcut path through here. This is otherwise rather pointless. And then maybe have like a... Let's do a natural path of maybe this. That's gonna be all kinds of messed up, isn't it? Oh yeah. We'll just ignore it. No, let go. We'll just ignore that. We'll just ignore it. Okay. So what else are we missing? Couple rides out here. The Swift Drifters. That's kind of interesting. That's more of a classical ride, though. The cube? That looks a little bit sci-fi. Trying to get a theme here. Okay, that's definitely pirate. That's interesting. Blueprint ride. What a kind of blueprint ride? Ooh, okay. Power Moves Blueprint. That's actually pretty cool. We got a lot of spinny rides already, though. I want something interesting. The Elixir Machine, the Coriolis. I guess that's kind of how all these rides are, is they're just spinny rides. I do like the idea of bumper cars. I think that could be a lot of fun. But should they be maybe here instead, out on the loop? Something else I need to think about too, actually. We need to be able to leave this area for the center. So I think I'll go ahead and actually put in some paths right now. I guess kind of going that way. And then maybe I can get the grid to... Nope. Okay, deselect the grid. And I don't want you to be that far. There we go. That's not too hard. Okay, wait a minute. I got a better idea here. Let's do... So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. And then that makes it 9. Which is not ideal. So maybe if I actually don't do that, I can make it... Can we maybe lower your... I guess I just should have turned that off, I know. Okay, now we'll angle snap. Dang it. There. All right. Okay, I'll just leave that for a minute. So when it gets to where it's going, it's going to be a strange number of squares, but again, I'm beyond caring at this point. So actually, though, we should probably check and see if the track is going to go over that, because it's not, is it? It's not. I'm going to have... Okay. Let's do track. Edit track, there we go. So at most it'll go 8 degrees. Okay, I guess I'm gonna have to learn how to lay track, aren't I? Standard track, start, okay. So how do you get it to do the next one? Why can't I add more track to this? Is it because it doesn't like the track as it is now? There we go. Okay, so as far as a pedestrian goes, let's maybe grab some scenery, and then let's see if I can't Shit, how am I going to find prop type, humanoid? Okay, so this should roughly tell me. So I mean, that's a little, that feels like just a little bit of a safety hazard if I have the path go through here, don't you think? I mean, just like, that's a little bit close to that monorail. How far does that hang off the side? Yeah, I mean, it is, you know. So maybe we'll have the pathway out here instead. Because otherwise you're going to have kids trying to grab onto the damn... I don't know. Obviously that's not even part of the game, but you know what I mean. Like, you're just asking for trouble. In which case, maybe I should have just had this raised up to begin with. Instead of starting on the ground like this. I could have raised this up. Now, that's going to affect this. We're going to have to push it back and give it kind of an up-down pathway. But that does start it out a little bit higher. Okay, let's go. Let's put down you so that I just have kind of a visual indicator of how far this needs to go. So I don't want it to be too tall, but I also don't want it to be... I mean, I think that works. Okay, so we're gonna have to delete all these damn paths again, because it definitely will have to come back. We'll have to come back just a little bit. Try and line it up a little bit better too. So if I'm gonna maybe, okay. Oh, stream, come on. Oh, damn it, and it didn't